Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about Advent of Code 2020, Day 2. So the problem is that we have a list of passwords and we want to validate the password. So for part 1 we want to check that the password has a certain character at least a minimum number of times and at most some maximum number of times. When you get the input, it will look like this. So what I did is first split this by the spaces. So for example, that will give you 4 and 7 as your first element after you split it, and then you'll get this Z thing, and then you'll get this password. And then for this first part, you can just split it at the dash, and then for this you can just remove the colon, and then now you have the password. And then I put it in some data structure like this, where I have each entry in my list has a minimum, a maximum, the character, and the password. So first you loop through for each password in the array. You can do like pmin, pmax, pcar, and ppassword is equal to p of min, p of max, p of car, and p of password. And then you want to do a count about how many times does the password have the character. So you can just do like a ppassword dot count and then the character, so like pcar. This will give you the count, so you can just like store that. And then you just check like if count is greater than the min and count is less than the max. Then you can just keep track of how many passwords there are. So password count, then pcount, password count equals 1, and then you return the pass count. That's it for part 1. Part 2 is similar, but we want to check not how many times a character appears, but whether it appears in the correct position. So it either has to appear in position 1 or position 2. So for this part, you still loop through each password in the array, and we still want to keep track of how many passwords satisfy this condition. And then you can do the same thing. I'll just copy it, this pmin, pmax. But instead of here, it's not going to be pmin, it's going to be like p position 1 maybe, and then position 2, because you're interpreting these the numbers they give you not as the min and max anymore, but rather like the position 1. So like for example, position 1 is, oh, and when they give the positions, they give them as like position 1, which would be the first element, but of course that would be index 0, so that's why I'm subtracting 1 from the position to give the actual index. So assuming we have this, then we can just check if ppassword of position 1, so we want to is equal to the pcar. This will give like true or false, so we actually want to get like that the number of matches must be exactly 1, so you can like cast this to an int, and then you can add the other int like for the position 2. And if exactly one of them matches, then we're good. So this will work. So that's it for day 2. Thanks for watching.